Right, let's have a look. Are we up and running? I think we might be. Give it a second or two to refresh the screen. Yep, there we go. Looks good. Good evening, everybody. As per usual, give us a thumbs up underneath the video, wherever the thumbs up thing is. It's that side, I think. Click on the old thing, then I know it's working. And say hello in the chat. Join in if you see in the chat but can't join in. It just means you're not subscribed to the channel. You need to be a channel subscriber. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. It just keeps the spam bots and annoying things off the chat, ruining it for everybody else. So if you just subscribe to the channel, then you'll be able to join in with the live chat and say hello and get a shout out, etc. Let's have a look, see who's here. Gary the Golfer, good evening. Elaine, Roger, hello, hello. Sam, hello. Rob, good evening. Peter, Stella, hello. Peter W. Kevin, Brian, evening, Brian. We were talking about you last week. What did you say about Brian last week? Oh, we were talking about Dodball's Arcade Fire. That was it. Simon, evening, evening. Hello, Jim. Paul M. Tom, hello. Peter N, evening, evening. Have we got our full set of Peters in? That's usually a good sign that it's all working nicely. I think we have, haven't we? Excellent. Right, hope you've all had a jolly week. Mac Mike, evening, evening. And yes, it's been a bit hectic as always for me, but getting there slowly. Yeah, I've not been in long, but went to collect a few nice machines today, and yeah, held up in traffic. A lot of traffic on the road this afternoon for some reason. And then you know, a road closure like they decide to do, and never mind. So I'll have a chat about those in a minute. I've got World's Fair here from February the 4th, 1984. So 41 years ago, almost, isn't it? That's the closest one I've got at the moment. Stuff about Bridlington, Yarmouth Pier, etc. And coin slot as well from the same date. Have a look at those in a bit, see what was happening in the world 41 years ago. I haven't done these myself yet, so it'll be good. Auction news. Auctions just going crazy. Spoke to a couple more people a day today thinking of selling up. Why is everybody selling up all of a sudden? Mad, isn't it? Doesn't mean there's lots of goodies coming up for sale, so that's good. I've got some nice vintage photos I found of machines, of some really quite interesting vending machines. A couple of robot ones, which I rather like the look of. Never seen one, but I'd like them. Anyway, there we are. So that's all of that lot. Where shall we start? So auction stuff at the moment. I put quick snaps up of the machines on the Colcon website. Which if any of you are not familiar with, if anybody's new, it's colcon.uk, Colcon, short for collector connector.uk. Go there. It has preview of all the stuff coming up in the auctions. So this coming week, I'll photograph these machines properly, at least for the 1st to the 16th of February auction, even if I don't get to the second one, because there's other stuff to catalogue for that as well. Hopefully make a start on the 23rd auction. And then stuff is coming in for the 30th of March. Entries are open if you've got machines for the 30th of March. That sale will just be vintage arcade stuff only. So machines, spares for machines, books about machines, arcade signs, machine stands, anything of that ilk, basically. Not the other kind of collectible stuff we usually sell as well. We're doing that separately. I think end of April, a collectible sale, which will have all the other collectible stuff we usually sell, like vintage advertising, fairground stuff, circus stuff, magic, toys, radios, music boxes, automata, all that kind of stuff. Anything kind of vintage and fun, basically. So any of that lot you've got, have a think about, have a rummage, see what you've got to sell, and that will probably be last Sunday in April, I should think. I haven't firmed the date up yet, because I might be working on a job. I don't think it's going to come off, so a little TV job. I'm just waiting to hear back from that one. So there we are. That's where we're at the moment on the auction front. Evening Peter C. So cracking on this coming week. Machines are collecting today now because I've only literally just got back. I didn't have time to take a snap of them, I'm afraid. I'll do that when I unload the van tomorrow or Tuesday, for Tuesday night live stream. But there's 2 mutoscopes collected in. There might be another mutoscope coming as well, I think, as well. So I've got around, where are we? Have I got pictures of, previous pictures of them? Probably. So there's a round tinny, usual one. One of those. And that's got a good girly reel in it. Yeah, nice, up and running. And then there's a square tin scope. Oh, I've not got a picture of one of those. The square one with like a decorated top flash on, and that's got a, I think that's got a non-girly reel in that one. Very, very nicely restored, good condition. So if you're operating and can't, if you've got a site where you can't put a girly reel in, that could be very useful for you. I can't think what the reel is. Mine's gone blank. Anyway, whatever it is. We've got a clamshell in, as you know already. So I picked up those 2 scopes today. An Aaron's palmistry fortune teller. If you're not familiar with that one. One of, we've got a palmistry on here. I should think so somewhere. Let's have a look. If we sold a palmistry. Yeah, one of these. Aaron's automatic palmistry. One of those things. You stick your palm on, all the little pins come up and kind of read your palm. Honest, Gov. It spits a card out. So one of those. These are all to go, no reserve. And then a nice stamp vending machine. Let's have a look. Have I sold one of those particular ones before? Postage stamp. The one that's with a nice cast bronze front that used to go in the wall often. But it's mounted in a nice box, like a wall plaque. Some signs on and a gas lamp. Rather nicely done, really. Like that one, nicer than that one. I don't think I've got a picture of that one. Maybe we've not sold one of those before. Anyway, one of those. Might hopefully be a good talk to vending machines, possibly a cast iron railway platform ticket machine coming. If we can get it here. Because it's cast iron and it's big and it's heavy. Hopefully that might arrive. That'd be good. So yeah, looking good. That's those bits are in. As I say, I'll take pictures of the scopes and the Aaron's, etc. when I unload. For ready for Tuesday night. So keep an eye out for those. Yeah. And then I had a text a little while ago. Gap win. If anyone needs a Brian's gap win, I've got a gap win coming hopefully at Cresset. Somebody else got some nice all wins coming, hopefully. They should arrive in time. What else do we know about? Yeah, so looking at a good sale. That's all for March. Paul says, this Friday's Celebrity Antique Roadshow comes from Clacton-on-Sea, with some of it filmed on the pier. Oh, right. Celebrity Antique Roadshow. Cool. What's that on? Antique Roadshow. Is that BBC? That's a BBC, isn't it? BBC One is it on? To try and remember to watch that. That might be interesting. Yes, so now there's another very nice collection of machines, 20 to 25 machines I think there is, the gentleman's got. I think pretty much all bought from us over the years. I had a very good eye. He kind of bought the every now and again and buy a, just a really good machine. And his again, I think just downsizing. Now I'm not sure whether that will be another one owner collection. Might be. Depends really how much other stuff he's looking to sell. If it's just the machines, I'll probably put them in the March sale. I think you might have got a jukebox or two as well, possibly. Dodgem car, I believe. So there is other stuff as well. So that might be another single owner sale. And then I've had another phone call about 10 minutes before coming on online, on air, whatever you want to call it tonight, of another collection. Not machines this time though, but a very interesting collection. I've obviously not been to see it or seen any photographs of it yet. It sounds quite intriguing. Quite an impressive collection apparently. So I will get more details out in a few weeks' time. I think I'm a bit busy, but I've got to go in the direction where the chap lives later on in the month. So I will call in then and see what it's going to be all about. So busy, busy, busy. All good. Paul says BBC Two, I think. Gary Golfer, will you be celebrity? Oh, will Paul be the celebrity antique? Evening, Greg. Late to the party. Well, as you were early for once last week, we'll let you off being late, as per usual. Paul says it's not an antique yet. No. Classic, not yet an antique. Go for classic, it sounds better. That's what I usually say. Not yet vintage, just classic. Yeah, so there we go. Very much hotting up on the auction front, so stay tuned, stay peeled. Sign up for the newsletter if you haven't done already. Keep going on the website. All that jazz. More will be revealed as soon as I know, basically. Right, should we have a look at some intriguing vintage pictures? They're rather nice. Hang on a moment. Let me correct the right button. I think I put them on this button here. Nope, didn't put them on that button. That's stuff in the auction. That button. Here we go. Right, I think I have shown this one before, but I found a slightly better one. I've just put it on the colorizing thing because although the colors are a bit odd, they're just digital color things, the way the computer thinks they ought to be, but it does kind of show up the details a little bit better sometimes. I still can't quite read the maker of this machine, but almost. But it's intriguing. It's the Wonder Automatic lighted cigarettes machine. Insert a penny for a lighted Black Cat cigarette. So actually dispensed a lit cigarette. How cool is that? So whether the Wonder Automatic was the maker, I can't quite see. Just sort of by a hand right along the bottom of the machine. I'm just about to read something Automatics. Looks like Automatics Co. Limited. So it may well be the Wonder Automatics Company Limited, perhaps. Frustratingly, it's still not quite clear enough to read. If anyone's ever seen one of those, I've never seen one. I doubt there's any existing. But that would be an interesting thing to see how that worked. Sounds a complete fire hazard, doesn't it? Obviously had something hot enough in it to light cigarettes. 1931, apparently the picture is. The Gold Flake machine next to it is also a lighted cigarette machine. Different format. Again, the Wonder Automatic. Gold Flake. 1 penny here for a lighted cigarette. There you go. Intriguing, eh? Jim says, probably why so many peers caught fire. Well, it could be, couldn't it, if they were having lit cigarette machines on them. I set fire to my pier a couple of times, doing fireworks off the end. It was always quite amusing. Yes. Give the fire brigade something to do, to come along. It used to happen, you get an old spark coming down for a firework and go under the decking boards. And on top of the joists, so you couldn't see it often, so they used to come along with their heat sensing camera things, and then they could see where it was hot, so you could see the smoke, but you couldn't always get to it to put the fire out, which is annoying. The joys of owning a pier. There you go. Bet that was a fun machine when it jammed, Sam says. Yes, yeah, imagine that jamming, the lit cigarette halfway coming out, the smoke pouring out of it. It'd be great fun, wouldn't it? What a bizarre thing, but be interesting to see what was in it. So if anybody knows any who's got one of those, I'd be very, very intrigued to get any more information. But I've never seen or heard of one. So I thought that was quite novel. How about this? This one is a sweet vending machine. It's outside a department store in Prague. In, I don't know when, I'm guessing 30s again by the look of just the kind of the style of the dress on the people, as much as anything. And of course, 30s robots were all the rage, weren't they? There's another robot machine as well, so I found another picture, another different vendor. And of course, there were several robot fortune teller machines. So I've got one. I've got Robot King, which used to be in the Pocklington Museum. It actually has a printing press inside the robot. So instead of just having a stack of cards, it has like a real roll of paper, a thin roll of paper or thin card, and on each go of the machine, it actually prints the card, shoves it forward, chops it off with guillotine. Incredible machine. Only one known as far as I know. I don't know of any other one. But then there's 2 or 3 other big robots. There was one, I think there was 2 that spoke. I haven't got pictures of them on the website, I don't think yet. I have to try and find pictures of them. See if I can find a picture of the Robot King as well for next week, maybe. But one of the other ones was a speaking one. My one doesn't speak. There was a speaking one that gave a card as well, and then there's another speaking one that gave Lucky Charm or something. And those 2 I don't think exist. I don't know of any. But yeah, I'd love to find them. I'd love to find one of these. Bit of an ugly looking robot, this one, isn't he? But quite good fun, I think. I like a robot. So I thought he was rather nice. Anybody else can think of any other robot machines? Or has got any pictures of any? Maybe we could have a robot machine photo special at some point. Find any or know of any old pictures in books or whatever, send them in. How about this then? This is a canned beer vending machine being tested out in London, apparently 50s, I'm guessing. They seem to have been testing it out at 12:15 in the afternoon, according to the clock on the top. And why not? Good time for a beer, I guess. Lunchtime. The cans look like them Brasso tins with a screw cap on the looks of things. Not the best of pictures, but again, just try to colour it up a little bit to bring the detail out slightly. But yeah, you've got like six windows, and it looks like 3 vending jaws. A minute, see the chap's just pulling the can out of the machine. Looks like the coin slots underneath the flap. So I wonder if there's 6 different selections. That'd be confusing, wouldn't it? Or if the 2 windows are for the same beer in each section, if that makes sense. Looks like there's a window in the side as well, doesn't it? Or windows in the side of the machine. There you go, canned beer vending machine. A convenience, it says on the bottom. Beer, a convenience. Oh, a convenience, is that? A convenience, very good, a convenience. Ho, ho, ho. Beer in cans. I wonder who made that one. All shiny stainless steel as well. Being an all shiny stainless steel kind of implies it was made for outdoor use, but of course then you couldn't control kids putting money in it, could you? So, yeah. Probably why that didn't take off. But interesting. On a beer vending machine. And then we got a, how about this one? A warmer Wurstchen, a hot sausage. Get your hot sausage here in a vending machine. The latest German invention, apparently. Don't know what year this one is. Three 10-penny coins in it for your hot sausage. It seems to come out in a little tray. There you go. Probably any of those still around. I don't know if you've seen, there's a few YouTube videos up of there's a place in Japan. It's it's like a tire changing place or something, and a sort of a vending machine museum. And there is hundreds of different vending machines, all working. Some vending, mostly food and drink. Some really bizarre things. You get like a whole meal out of machines, and sushi vending machines, and fish and chip vending machines, or their equivalent, and all sorts of, you know, different noodles and stir fries and God knows what. Amazing place. I think there's a book about it as well I've seen, but I think the book's all in Japanese. There's an English language version of the book. But there's several videos in English language, kind of wandering around the place. Looks amazing place to go and visit. So yeah, looks quite good fun. Someone says there's some lovely German vendors. That's not one of them. Yes, that's very true. Japan is likely to have used Nickies in the vending machine. Wouldn't surprise me, yes. They have a lot of strange things in Japan, that's for sure. But yeah, have a rummage on YouTube. I'm sure if you just type in Japanese vending machines or something like that, you'll find the place. So I think that actual place, it looks like it's in the middle of nowhere, and I think it's a tire, you know, like a quick fit type place. But on the side of it, there's always hundreds and hundreds of different vending machines. Mad. Fascinating. Anyway, there's your hot sausage. After your hot sausage, of course, you'll be needing an ice cold whiskey. Why not? From the Ever. Ice cold whiskey, full measure, no less. And you get to select water or soda. Select first. Insert 2 and 6 when your green light is on. Do not remove cup until the green light shows. And you get it in a delightful plastic cup. What more would you want your whiskey in than a plastic cup? 1950s. The Ever. I don't know who made that one again. I thought that was quite... I don't know how these alcohol vending machines cope with the license. I suppose if they're in licensed premises, back in the day then, when kids just weren't allowed in pubs, never mind. So, you know, they couldn't use them anyway, could they? Or maybe they're in, I don't know, like works canteens or something. You wouldn't have a drink at work, would you? Don't know. Where would they have been put, I wonder? Intriguing. Anyway, so that was your ice cold whiskey, following your hot sausage. And then after that, of course, you'd need an ice cream, wouldn't you? Why not? American machine, this one. Delicious ice cream, have some. There you go. Quite like an ice cream vending machine. Sounds like a very good idea to me. So that's ice cream, and then we've got another robot. Look at this, rather fabulous, isn't it? So this one, cigarettes, obviously. Big cigarette vending machine. Is apparently, oh dear, hang on, I clicked the wrong button. This is at the Oktoberfest at Berlin Zoo in 1955. There you go. Isn't he great? I'm assuming probably the eyes is lit up or something. Again, just try to colorize the picture up a little bit to bring out some of the detail for a black and white blurry picture. But it looks quite fun, doesn't it? Massive thing. Looks about 8 foot tall. So yeah, there seems to be, looks like even the kind of initially looks like, well, it's just a ordinary square vending machine with some bits bolted on, but then it looks like the arms have got vendors in as well, extra vendors in. So yeah, there you go. Nice. Another vendor. And another beer vending machine. Wilson's Draft Bitter. Insert one. Can't quite see. I think it's a shilling on the coin thing. Shilling for a pint. Instructions: put the cup into the dispenser, insert coin. Well, that's quite straightforward, isn't it? So you could have had a pint of Wilson's Draft. There you go. Well, sort of 50s one by the looks of things. That kind of looks like it's in some canteen, doesn't it? Because to the left over our shoulder, you can see there's a like a snack vending machine. Used to have sandwiches and things, didn't they? Those sold a few of those over the years. Never sold a beer vending machine though. Not yet. And then lastly, we got, I thought this one was great. So this is a stamp vending machine, but it sticks the stamp on your letter. So if you can't see what it says at your end, it says place a penny in the slot, press the lever, and automatically affix stamp to your letter. So you shove your letter in the machine and your penny, and then pull the handle down. Obviously the machine licks and sticks your stamp onto your thing. A great looking thing. Pennies only. I'm seeing plaque on the machine as well. It looks like a cast iron base. And I imagine a sheet metal top by the looks of things. There might even be a cast iron top as well. Might all be iron, I'm not sure. I'm sure the base is just by looking at it. But, yeah. Anybody ever seen one of those? It looks rather nice, doesn't it? Pixar's bought a robot gift vendor about 20 years ago from Aaron Toy Museum. I think I sold it to Darren. Oh, right. He built a great big robot machine thing, isn't it? Which is rather fun. All kind of animated sort of working model thingy, which is going in his new arcade, I believe, which I think is opening soon. Trying to get some news on that. Yeah. I've had the odd, I think we had a robot, like a life-size robot gumball vending machine, 90s thing. Can't remember any other ones. I'll try and find some pictures of the robot king, the fortune teller, which 1930s I've got. If you've got the Arcadia auction catalogue with the Pocklington Museum guide in, the brown, yeah, it's the brown of the two Arcadia catalogues, brown covered one. In the middle of that is the guide to the Arcadia Museum as was up at Pocklington. And in there, some of those pictures of the Robot King, which is now, he's sitting in my storage, patiently awaiting a bit of restoration work. See if I can find some photographs for next time. Great thing. So there we are. I've got some more. I'll do some more next week, perhaps, these photographs. Again, if you find anything interesting, send them on over. Marvellous. Right, what should we have a look at now? Should I scroll these through? They're quite good, aren't they? Might leave these scrolling through. Let's have a quick look at the papers. Let me have another mouthful of tea. Chatting all day to people. It's been a long day and a long drive. Anyway, all right, let's see what was happening. 21 years ago, February the 4th, 1984. No takers for Bridlington Fun Park, says the World's Fair. After no tenders had been received to construct a fun park on Bridlington seafront, the East Yorkshire Borough Council has decided to have a rethink on the project. Oh dear. A disappointed Brian Myford, the council's Director of Tourism, told the World's Fair last week that 65 tender forms had been issued, but not one had been returned. People had shown a lot of interest in the idea, he said, before asking for tender forms, but he thought the £4 million plus development might have been a deterrent to would-be tenderers. The council had not, however, given up on the idea. Mr. Myford said that possibly the original site on the seafront opposite the arcade-laden Garrison Street might not have been the right one, etc., etc. There you go. And then a fresh bid is to begin in an attempt to settle the future of the Wellington Pier complex at Great Yarmouth. Borough councillors are to be asked to take a new look at the seafront attraction in the wake of the decision before Christmas not to accept the multi-million-pound plan of businessman Mr. Francis Holmes. The chairman of the council's publicity committee, Mr. George Scott, made it clear that there is more than one option on the table for the pier. Quote, "As far as we're concerned, it will be new minds looking at a new problem. We shall start all over again from scratch and have a good look at it," he said. The committee was due this week to decide its next move for the pier, which is owned by the council. In December, it was decided not to accept Mr. Holmes's plans, which included a casino and Victorian-style renovations. The council plans to allow the Theatre Royal Norwich Trust to continue to run the pier this summer before beginning any redevelopment. And then we're going to look at all the proposals again. Mr. Holmes said he had not been in contact with the council. "I'm still waiting for an official reason as to why they've turned down my plans," he said. He doubted whether the council would want to make any alterations to the last plan he had submitted when a fresh look had been taken at the scheme. There you go. James Mellors was named Showman of the Year for his efforts in bringing Christmas fairs to Nottingham and Derby on, and his regular public relation work on behalf of the fairground business. Well done. Right, what else was happening? Scottish Showland was on TV. The television programme on Scottish fairground operation made by the BBC over the past 18 months, and for which was due for transmission at the end of the year, then delayed, will now go out on BBC Scotland this Sunday, February the 5th, in the evening. Oh. Doesn't say what it was called. Includes scenes filmed at Kirkcaldy Links Market, residential sites elsewhere in Scotland. Don't know what that was called. Right, what else is happening in the fairground world? Then we'll have a look at the slot machine world. Fairground rides in a new film. Oh, what's this all about? Fairground models. Fairground models built to provide the background for shots for the multi-million-dollar movie Supergirl, filmed at Pinewood Studios last year and sold off afterwards, have found new homes with appreciative Showland owners through the good offices of Bobby Rawlins from Ashford. The models, operational and every one a masterpiece of detail, are the work of Terry Reeves, a professional model maker specialising in film work. And Bobby Rawlins was happy to be able to acquire them on behalf of some of his fellow showmen. Jimmy Beach, whose Continental Dodgemans with interesting and unusual car designs by the film's art director Richard McDonald, spent most of the summer at Pinewood Studios, has a model of his ride as a permanent memento of the part it played in the film. David Guy has one of his Maxwell Waltzer, complete with more than 1,000 lights, as a reminder of his attendance at Pinewood. The model of the Big Wheel has been purchased by Alan Downs, who is considering building a front to complete the ride. Alan did not take part in the fare provided for the film, but as the owner of a Big Wheel, he felt he would be very happy to own the model. Supergirl would be distributed in Great Britain by Thorn EMI. Don't think I've seen it, Supergirl, but there we are. Apparently there's a fairground in it. There's some supermodels. I wonder where their models are now. The family still owe them. Right, what else? Yeah, time to flick through tonight before we come on. I usually do. Just have a quick look to see what there is to read out. Let's see what's for sale. Rides for sale. A Huss Pirate travelling model, 4 years old, 150,000. A big wheel, 14 metres, 12 car, 40,000. An older big wheel, 14 metres, 12 cars, 10 grand. Caterpillar, older model, good for a small park, 20,000. And a Schwarzkopf Wildcat roller coaster, 65 metres, suitable for travelling or a permanent site, 220,000. There we are. What else have we got for sale? Side stalls, something exciting, is it? No prices on those, that's annoying. Let's have a look. Disco Bounce. Mitchell's Flying Juvenile Ride. Trailer mounted. Used indoors only. Very good condition. £5,000. Children's Mini Dodgems. 20 by 30. 10 cars. £5,000. A 10-foot chipper kiosk. Mobile chip shop. £1,000. Excellent. 6 mini Dodgem cars. £150 each. A Pickwick Victorian style mobile baked potato oven. £2,500. Can't remember when they were all the rage. Yeah, Langwheels jets with compressor, 11,500. Bottoms at Great Yarmouth. So the Pleasure Beach was selling off 6 whirler boats, a mirror maze, a UFO, swimming gyms, an Eldorado shooter, 14-gun travelling model, 6 pedal boats, 6 Coin-Op Kiddies bumper boats, 6 Coin-Op Kiddies boats, assorted turnstiles, 3 generators, 2 fast food Romany-style kiosks. But no prices, so who's going to buy any of that? An 18-foot Jackson's toy set roundabout, good condition, £1,400. Children's strikers, all ready to open, £50. Cheap. Anything else? Some caravans. An inflatable elephant can be seen. Well, you could hardly miss an inflatable elephant, could you, if you think about it? No price on that one, though. Roland Rat. This year's winner. Wow, remember Roland Rat? £75 100, including postage and packing. There you go. A 12-foot hoop blast stall with a new top tilt, 250 quid. A trailer mounted fold-up juvenile ride with no toys, 1,750. An Edwin Hall cyclone twist. Packs on lorry with a lighting set, 22,000. A 15-foot hoop blast stall, painted and decorated, good tilts, with rings and blocks and swag, £600. Greys of Daventry. I sold some bits for them. Dreadnought Arcade, trailer mounted. No price. I think that's it for the sales. Yep. Right. Yeah, any business opportunities? A profitable go-kart track on Kent coast, including 5 karts new last year. Lease track building, all for £5,000. Summer business. To let on Shanklin Pier, Isle of Wight, a building, 4,000 square foot, ideal for a ghost train or similar. Yeah, very handy to put your ghost train in. Oh, the restoration of John Carter's steam yachts. The restoration of a virtually derelict set of steam yachts, which had been converted to diesel operation to a condition virtually identical to that in which it was delivered by Savages of King's Lynn to Joe Lee in 1921, is a mammoth task. Blah, blah, blah. John Carter, who plans to commence travelling Excelsior and Columbia at Easter, has enlisted the help of many experts in the field. The renewal of the massive legs cut from 6-inch square structural quality knot-free Colombian pine, specially imported for the purpose, has been a major step forward in the rebuilding of the ride. Retired headmaster Jeff Back has been taking a working holiday, in the course of which he has chamfered and carved the timbers of the machine. Now, the steam yachts will be powered by the 1901 Savage engine number 793, which was originally in the set now belonging to Harry Lee, in which he replaced with another engine from Harry Gray's yachts around 1950. The old engine is being overhauled by Terry Eglinton, with new tender, new underworks, new ball bearing turntable, air brake, etc. 2 Scammell tractors are being rebuilt. Lovely. The steam yachts, I think, are they still for sale? They might still be for sale, the steam yachts, I believe. If you want a set of steam yachts, contact Joby Carter. Anything else? We'll have a look at the coin slot. Pre-recorded music, not the thing for circus. Well, I quite agree. Oh, it's a letter to the editor. Sir, in 1983, I experienced for the very first time a circus being accompanied by pre-recorded taped music at Robert Brothers' first Bellevue Circus. Our party came away after the show very disappointed with the whole affair, and I was about to put pen to paper and write with my views on this subject when a review appeared in the World's Fair, saying how good the music had been at this show. It must be me, I thought. I must be wrong. Then, during the summer of 1983, I again experienced 2 more circuses using pre-recorded music to back the performances, namely Sir Robert Fawcett Circus and the Spanish National Circus. And again, while the ring performance by all the artists and animals were very good, both shows lacked rhythm, pace and depth. Something seemed to be missing, sound of live music, etc., etc. Well, I quite agree. You should have a live band in the circus always. After all, circus is about performance, is it not? You're going to have recorded music, you might as well have videos of the act, mightn't you? Just have them on a projection screen. It's not quite the point of circus, is it? A bit about Michael Dean building organs. Probably it then. Right. Anything for sale in the vintage section? Unique Buffalo Pitts 22 horse special twin traction engine, restored 22,000. Some model steam engines. Wanted old gallopers. Please send photo and price to Mrs. M. Henry in Switzerland. I wonder if she got a set of gallopers. There we go. That's it for the World's Fair. Let's have a. I think my tea's cold now, isn't it? Ooh, yes, it is. Peter says no, they've sold the steam yachts. You can't buy the steam yachts because they've been sold. Right, coin slot. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is from February the 4th, 1984. Let's have a look, see what's happening there. That's boring legal stuff. See if there's any gossip. Usually a bit of juicy gossip in the comments, so that's quite good fun. What a load of wind. The reference we made a few weeks ago to a garage forecourt air dispenser with a coin mechanism brought more reaction than we expected. We doubted that they would succeed in the UK with our free air policy, but we now have a letter in from Forecourt Automation of Cornwall. Quote, as the British manufacturers of the Tyrite, T-R-I-I-T-E, Tyrite, I suppose, isn't it? Air pressure check unit, we would like to say, there is no such thing as free air to the service station that must supply, install and maintain airline equipment and compressor. Approximately 40% of airline users have not bought anything from the forecourt. Because incorrect tyre pressures are illegal, dangerous and expensive, 10p is a very small price to pay for the extreme accuracy given by the Tyrite. Perhaps 10p spent on safety is better value than 10p put into an amusement machine! Exclamation mark. We still wouldn't pay for pressurising our tyres, sir, is the response. Oh dear. There you go. I think there's many free air lines around these days, is there? Right. Okay, let's have a look. Bell Fruit, the 7 Deadly Sins, their new machine. Technical stuff. Pool tables. Maygay £3 pout Lucky Dip. Okay. You have a Destiny computer fortune teller novelty machine here by Euro Deco. Player's choice of 4 topics: love and romance, health and beauty, money and luck, and today's fortune. Takes up little space, noiseless in operation, easy to play keyboard operation. Each play competed in moments. Little fortune teller machine, looks like a wall mounted thing. Computer, I don't know what the computer bit is. I think it's just a flashy light thing by the look of it. It doesn't look very computery to me. Big thing about Bacta. Right, come on, we need some gossip. Aristocrat rushed through Lucky Lady. A new club machine hit the British market this week and made the Blackpool exhibition by a matter of a few hours. Aristocrat's strikingly designed new Lady Luck took a prime position on MDM coin stand at Blackpool and was immediately toasted by a number of club operators as one of the leading contenders in the extremely select but highly competitive club machine industry in 1984. There's not a picture of it. Tells you a bit about it. Okay. Few jukeboxes. Crossbow machine. Crompton's release a new pusher. Klondike. Right, Bally to close the London office. The Bally Manufacturing Corporation of Chicago has decided to close down its London office. It was confirmed at the Blackpool show by Mr. Einar Askvig, Bally's Director of European Marketing and Development, who is based at Bally's continental offices in Antwerp. Go then, Bally closed down. London office, a Powers automatic, pools still a big thing. For sale, lots of Bally's for sale. Rios, 2p or 1p with 50p and 10p changes, £225. Super Blue Stars, 2p or 1p with changes, £225. New Bally model Series 10, doesn't say the price for those. Bally's, no price. Pool tables, more pool tables. New change machines for old. Part exchange change machine with Thomas's. Tornado's new mini fleet. The Tornado remote control car things. Big earning potential. A 12-unit set of cars or boats is capable of 360 plays per hour. At 20p per play, that's £72 per hour. Excellent. Sounds like a good money earner, doesn't it? What have we got for sale here? Some videos. Anything interesting? Not really. Original hand pull Bally's, 7 pyramids. Alien Attack, £225. Rios, £200. The top 10, that's always good. Jukebox 210 from 41 years ago. At number 10, Radio Gaga by Queen. 9, Wishful Thinking by China Crisis. At 8, Gloria Gaynor with I Am What I Am. At 7, Echo and the Bunnymen with Killing Moon. At 6, in brackets, feels like, close brackets, Heaven, Fiction Factory. At 5, John Lennon with Nobody Told Me. At 4, Breaking Away, Auf Wiedersehen, Joe Fagin. At number 3, Matthew Wilder with Break My Stride. At number 2, Cyndi Lauper with Girls Just Want to Have Fun. And at number 1, Relax by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. There we are, your Jukebox 2 top 10 from 41 years ago. Okay, quickly through the classifieds. I think we're done, aren't we? Is there anybody still watching? Yes, there is. That's surprising. Right then, let's have a look. What could we buy? Barcrest Dream Machine, £350. Nudges Unlimited, 75 quid. Streets Crown and Anchor. Streets Crown and Anchor. That's a fruit machine, apparently. 50 quid. Bell Fruit Double It Again, 50 quid. Firecracker, 50 quid. Bell Fruit 21 up, £15, 1.5. Maygay Win and Place, 50 quid. Gower Point. I think I've heard of them before. Gower Point. AWP machines. Bingo, 15, 25 quid. Light a Smile, 50 quid. Nudge Select, 25. A Pole Position, 1,600. The Atari video game. Bellfruit Super Match, £200. Anybody? A Whoopsie Nudger. Well, there you go. 2p all cash, £100. Copper Coin, 2p all cash, £100. Ace Nifty Nudge, 30 quid. Barcrest Silver Circles, £20. Barcrest Rock On, £20. Bellfruit Double It, £20. And a Bellfruit Firecracker for £20. Sounds like some bargains there, doesn't it? Set 4 remote control cars. Used 1 season only in new condition. Complete the sound system. Twin consoles in or outdoor use. £1,100. A private collection of antique slot machines. Mills, Jennings and Seeger. For information, phone Mr. Gray. 0455. Where's the 0455? That'd be 0145 now, wouldn't it? Area code, just have a look up. Area code 01455. Hinkley, Leicestershire way. Okay. Intriguing. Suspect they might have been sold by now, though, sadly. Bar billiards, no price. Shanklin Pier was selling a set of 6 radio-controlled tanks with sight if required. Rockola 477 jukebox, £875. Tato Attack, a 2-player game, £225 on your offer. Tato Field Goal, £150. Tato Gunman, 2 players, £195. Bellfruit Ton Up, 25 quid. Super Nudge Gambler, 25 quid. Bonus Fruit, 25 quid. Atari Sprint 2, £195. Atari Superbug, £295. A Midway Seawolf, £125. And a Gayton Games Space Shot, £195. Anything else interesting for sale? Fruit machines. Pin tables, 2 Williams Pocarinos, £200, Williams Phoenix, £200, Bally Paragon, 200, Atari Superman, 125, Space Rider, £100, and Middle Earth, £75. VAT to be added to above prices. Young, hard-working showman and wife require managerial position, arcade, prize bingo, amusement, etc. Good management team in return for right pay and conditions. For sale, an amusement arcade and snooker hole, freehold in Colwyn Bay. No price. Cromptons are announcing the new 2 and 3 player Silver Glide War Machine pushers. With pictures of the 4 player and 6 player. Interestingly. Trying to, I suppose, indicating that it's one of those cut in half. For sale, 2p Fiestas and Tuppenny Chance Deluxe, £195 each. Oh, fact, it says here, fact. Tornado were established in 1969 and are unrivaled in experience of remote controlled amusement equipment. See page 29. There you go. Pool tables, Bally pin tables, a space shuttle, 225, Star Trek, 170, the Williams tabletop defender, £300. Two Bellfruit Sweethearts, £50 jackpot, each £90. A Bellfruit Pussycat, £50. Southend-on-Sea, they were. Pinballs, Williams Alien Poker, £195, Blackout, £195, Bally Invader, £150, Bally Fathom, £395, Bally Rapid Fire, £150, and Stern Sea Witch, £150. What pinballs for sale this week? I think that's it on the for sales. Wanted for export, a Hillbilly Moonshine and Shoot the Star shooting galleries and bowling lanes. Turn your old machines into money with Cliff Mills. Amusement park general manager required for a privately owned seaside park. Maybe that young, hard-working showman and wife couple could apply for that job. Barry Noble had got for sale a luxury house, Puerto Banús, Marbella, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Any arcades for sale, not with prices. Business ops. Freehold on the south coast, you could have had a fully equipped amusement arcade and cafeteria with good living accommodation and with scope for development, all for £100,000. Which probably won't buy you a caravan on the south coast now. That's inflation for you. And a freehold amusement arcade in Worcestershire. Profits of £40,000 a year, priced at £200,000. Back on the market, owed to time wasters, an amusement centre at 3112 Walworth Road, London. £30,000. Telephone Mrs. Pope. Freehold amusement arcade in Cleethorpes, fully equipped, open all year. Flats above, flats plural, that is. 150,000. Freehold. So a fully equipped amusement arcade with flats plural above 150,000. Nice. An amusement centre leasehold in prime shopping area of Ellesmere Port with planning consent and permit, not developed, for quick sale, 10 grand. Okay. Anything? Looking for some juicy gossip. Doesn't seem to be any this week. 25 grand facelift for an arcade. The Castle Leisure Centre in Barton Street, Stirling. Established in 1980 as a two-storey amusement arcade and the first permitted in the Scottish town, has been given a £25,000 facelift to bring it into line with current needs. It's been refitted throughout and equipped with the latest video machines. It has always been strong on pool in its upper area and has launched the Ross McGuinness pool competition following a visit there by the professional. Electrocoin back American football in new video. London and Cardiff-based Electrocoin Automatics this week launched a new video game, 10-Yard Fight, based on American football and thought to be the first game of its type launched in the UK. Built under license from IRM Corporation of Japan, the game demands that the player creates a touchdown for his team within the time allotted. He has to manipulate his players to catch a ball and move down the field, avoiding tackles by using a joystick. The progress he makes down the field gives him more plays, and by rotating the joystick through 360 degrees quickly as he is tackled, the player can break a tackle. Every time the player makes a touchdown, additional time is given. Yeah, there you go. I think that's it. Smashing, there you go. That was the rundown of the news from 41 years ago. Marvellous. Right, I think that's it. I need another cup of tea because this one's gone cold. So, for the week ahead, I'm in and out of the warehouse at Godmanchester most days. If you've got stuff to collect or drop off, do contact me though and sort out a time that's convenient, because I'm not there all day every day. But I'll be there at some point most days, I think. Might try and get to the Elephant House next weekend. Next weekend's a bit busy with stuff. I need to get over there at some point. So if you've got stuff to drop off or collect and you want to meet there, that's more convenient. If you're kind of west way, also get in touch. We'll see what we can sort out for next weekend. Next video Tuesday night, I'll photograph the mutoscopes and the RNs and whatever else it was I said I put on the van today. I'm going to unload them tomorrow or Tuesday, so I'll have photographs of those Tuesday night. I'm going to see if I can video the mutoscopes on my phone or something. It takes a while to set up the proper camera to video mutoscopes. It's a right pain to do properly, but I will do them obviously before the auction. But perhaps I'll take a quick snap of the reels. Super, I think that's it then. I will catch you all Tuesday. Have a jolly couple of days, whatever you're up to. You know where I am if you want me. And we'll carry on finding loads of goodies to sell you. It's a busy few months ahead. Lots of collections coming in. Yeah, exciting times. And on that note, nighty night.